My name is Bob Fulberg, and I'm the founding dean of the Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our third White Coat ceremony, celebrating the entry of the study of medicine for the class of 2017, 100 new medical students. The program for this afternoon is rather simple. I'm going to give a recognition in just a moment, then hand the program over to Dr. Nuzzarello, who will be introducing the members of the class of 2017 to everyone. They will come up and they will be formally receiving several things, but one is the symbol of the profession of medicine, which is a white coat. Honestly, not every physician wears a white coat. Psychiatrists, pediatricians, family medicine physicians, for example, pathologists, when they're not seeing patients, such as me, don't wear white coats. But nevertheless, the white coat is the symbol of the profession. Now, attached to this white coat is the symbol of the School of Medicine, and we'll have more to say about that as we get into the latter part of the afternoon. I would like to thank very much, and I'm going to do this in the beginning, many people who put this together. Dr. Nuzzarello and the entire staff of the Center for Medical Student Services, and the list is too long to name all of them, so I thank you all. I'd like to also thank the staff of Meadowbrook for making this venue available and doing such a splendid job with all of the details for the afternoon. I'd like to thank a number of dignitaries who are here with us this afternoon. I'd like to recognize specifically Interim President Youngblood from Oakland University, Mr. Gene Machowski, President and CEO of Beaumont Health System, members of the trustees from both organizations, Mr. Steve Howard, who is Chairman of the Beaumont Board. I'd also like to recognize Mr. Shaw, Trustee Emerson, and Trustee Kramer, who's Chair of the Oakland University Board. We have a number of Beaumont physicians who are here as well, and we'll be asking them to participate in just a moment or so. But before we continue, I have a special guest that I'd like to introduce to you. Really not a guest, but someone very special, and that is Dr. Ananias Diokno. So Ananias, could you come up and join me, please, at the podium? For those who don't know, Ananias has for many years been professor and chair of the Department of Urology at Beaumont. And until just recently, the beginning of June, he was a chief medical officer who was in place when this school was conceived and developed, and he saw it through the formative stages of the school's development. He played a key role in all of the things that we did over the first several years. You know, before the doors opened in August of 2011, there were about 2 years of intensive preparation before we ever received a student. I have always counted on Ananias for wise and good and sound counsel, and I would say that we would miss you, except that you're staying around. And Dr. Diokno, it won't be the chief medical officer. We welcomed a new chief medical officer, Dr. David Wood, who is not able to be with us this afternoon. Dr. Diokno is staying to complete work on his NIH grants and to continue to see patients on a part-time basis. And most importantly, he has made himself available to teach the students of the class of 2017. So you will really have a treat. He is the author of a book called Do You Have a Beaumont Doctor? I understand there may be a second volume in development somewhere along the line. And it's an interesting text to read. Now, Ananias, we could not let the occasion of your retirement go by without recognizing your achievements. And so the school prepared a gift for you, which we have on the stage, which is the very first professor's chair to be issued by the School of Medicine. It has the School of Medicine's logo and an expression of our gratitude to you. So thank you for all that you have done, and thank you in advance for all that you will continue to do on behalf of Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine.